Hello everyone, welcome to Trade. Today we're going to be seeing the Nifty and Banknifty levels for 14 March, Tuesday. This is the daily chart of Banknifty that I've opened. We had a beautiful fall. It was easily tradable. It was not a difficult day. See, yesterday our view was we could get a gap down, get some kind of a pullback and then a short trade, right? But though we got a small gap down, a small pullback, but a nice big fall. We're going to see all those levels in our 15-minute chart, but on the daily chart, to point out the next level of support is obviously this level. Didn't expect the market to hit 39. During the course of the day, we had a view 40,000 will get hit for sure, but breaking 40,000 and hitting 39,500 today itself was not part of a plan, but it did happen. So if somebody could capture it, well and good. See, from morning, this is our learning group where people who have done the course with us will be part of this group. From morning we were kind of bearish, where we saw this type of a nice momentum on the downside that was coming, and in all our groups we posted that 40,000 is the good target, right? 40,060. But later on even 40,060 broke and we fell. So if anybody could capture that, well and good. Otherwise, even then this 400 point move from here, right, when kind of this trend line broke about until 40,050 was about this 400 points was a very good capture. So on the daily chart we have this level as our good support now, 40,500, where even previously twice we have bounced. So we are expecting kind of a sideways day, the market to consolidate a little here, but if this level breaks, yes, we could go further down. If tomorrow the daily candle, right, the daily candle closes below 39,500, then new targets on the downside can open up 38,500. There's a small gap here, we'll see that around 39,000. So how the candle closes tomorrow is quite important. Now coming to our 15-minute chart, so this is where we have the price action and this is how we slipped. Now let me just go to a 5-minute chart and just give you a small review of how the trading went today. See, we got a gap down, we got a pullback, right? And then when kind of this trend line broke, we were short until 40,000. The same thing we posted in our normal Cosmofeed group. Initially, there was a nice bullish divergence in the morning and there was a nice solid green candle. We didn't have a very big target. It was 40,660 and 40,775. Exactly from, if you see this, exactly from 40,660 we started reversing, and then we saw a huge call writing, right? That itself made us sure that we will probably get a move on the downside, and our target was 40,060, the S2 of CPR, and that got achieved and we ended up having a nice beautiful fall. And after that, even then the fall continued until 40,450. So in this 900 point move, if anybody could capture even 300 or 400 points, it would have been awesome. Now coming for the levels for tomorrow, firstly, no doubt we had a nice big move on the downside, a nice big bearish candle. If this level of 39,455 breaks, right, the support on the downside is 39,140, then this blue zone is a gap, right? So if we come into this gap, there's a chance we can come even until 38,700. Those are little extended targets, not expecting it to come pretty soon, but kind of expecting a sideways day tomorrow. I'll be telling you that why is that sideways day. Let me just shift to a 1 hour chart to show you where this gap is. See, this is the gap when over here, right, where this gap up was there on this particular day on 17th October. This is the gap where we can come and take some support. If we break into the gap, we can even probably fill the gap, and any up move maybe will come if we break 40,000, that is 39,980, almost 40,000. If we break on the upside, then maybe we can get a bounce until, we'll have to see how the US market closes. Though the US market in the morning showed a pretty big gap up. See, we were heading for a big gap down, but some news came over the night and the US market kind of it had gapped up to almost plus 300 or 400, right? Then again it has taken a slip now. So we could be heading for a slightly smaller open, but all that depends on the US market. US market is not yet open. So once it opens, we'll know whether it's a gap up or a gap down. And just checking the CPR levels, right? So we have a pretty wide CPR. Compared to today, we had a narrow CPR. Over here, tomorrow we have a wide CPR, that is the 3 lines that you can see, orange, purple, orange. So kind of expecting a sideways move either between this S1 or between any of the CPR pivots, kind of expecting a sideways move. So let's see, probably just a quick scalping tomorrow will work. Not expecting a very trending day, but if it comes, it'll come when this level breaks 40,000. The exact level is 40,466. Then over here, maybe a down move until 39,100, and then we will remain sideways. But again, if 39,133 breaks, we could fill this gap at 38,720. And any up move is only if this level of 40,000 and almost the CPR. If the CPR breaks on the upside, there's a good chance we can retest 40,260 and 40,340. So these are the levels will be. No doubt the view on the market is bearish because of this daily candle. It's a nice solid red candle, but we have failed to close below this support, right? We have closed exactly there, so we'll have to wait and see if tomorrow we're going to break this or get some sort of a bounce from here. If you look at the daily chart of Nifty, we have made a new low, right? What does that mean is the Dow theory, where we made a low, we came up, made a high, we made a lower low, lower high, we made a low, then again a lower high, and a new low is created. A previous swing low is broken in Nifty. So structurally Nifty is more bearish. So the next level of support for Nifty can come over here at about 16,950, and we have this level where if this breaks 17,100, if 17,100 breaks, we could hit 17,950, and then this is a very strong support of 17,800, around 790. The same thing we have in our 15-minute chart for Nifty. See, these are the levels on the downside. There is one small gap over here between 16,750 and 16,600. That's too much of a downside. But if this today's low breaks, we could hit a level of 16,967, and any up move we could the first target on the upside. If any up move comes, we could face some resistance here at 17,280, and then obviously we have this solid resistance zone. So these are the levels that we have for tomorrow in Nifty and Bank Nifty. In Bank Nifty, kind of expecting a sideways move because a lot of the put writers who had to exit kind of exited today. And tomorrow we have the Fin Nifty expiry. So kind of expecting a sideways move, at least majority of the day. If there has to be a reversal or a further breakdown, probably will come in the later part of the day, but majority of the day could be sideways. And all depends on how the US market closes, right? It was plus 400 in the morning. Now it is minus 190. Let's see how the SGX Nifty is there as of now. But it's too early to consider this SGX Nifty value because the US market has not yet opened. We are seeing a gap down of 61 points as of now. So let's see what happens until the US market closes. So that's it for now, and hope tomorrow also we can make some money. Thank you.